New Zealand has the hard-earned reputation of being a clean green oasis with pristine mountains, glaciers and lush productive farmland. We're very proud of our environment and proud of our maintenance through our conservation practices. But we also pride ourselves on our technological and industrial prowess with large-scale heavy industry, processing and manufacturing. Not to mention managing the transport and distribution networks spanning our diverse geographic regions. By bringing together these practices, we stand at the forefront of environmental management and the development of green products. From deep in the heart of the unspoiled Southland region of New Zealand comes this natural wonder that's revolutionising the way we treat industrial spills and contamination. Enviropeat from New Zealand Growing Media. Made from sphagnum peat, harvested from natural peat bogs, Enviropeat is 100% organic heavy-duty absorbent that is non-toxic, non-abrasive and non-leaching. Enviropeat is ideal for any industrial or agricultural activity where there is risk of oil or chemical contamination or risk of liability from handling hazardous materials. Contamination can result in not only unusable and unproductive land, but much broader environmental damage. Spills in work areas, if not cleaned up sufficiently, may create many health and safety issues. Cleaning up such hazardous materials has always been a problem, and now has become even more of a challenge with added local regulations for waste disposal. But no longer. The key to Enviropeat's miracle action is in New Zealand Growing Media's unique drying process, converting the peat to a hydrophobic condition, allowing it to repel water and trap hydrocarbon. Once encapsulated, natural bacteria go to work to break down the hydrocarbons into their simplest form of hydrogen, carbon, oxygen and water, converting the peat back to a biodegraded and water-retentive state. Enviropeat rapidly absorbs and encapsulates a vast range of pollutants, including hydrocarbons, heavy metals, paints and chemicals on contact. In this simple demonstration, 2 equal amounts of used motor oil are placed in the test pan. Clay is applied to one and Enviropeat is applied to the other. Both are left for the same amount of time and then swept aside. As you can see, the clay has not absorbed all of the oil and clearly needs further cleaning. The Enviropeat shows complete absorption. In this filter test, Enviropeat is placed in a glass funnel inside a paper filter. Oil, paint and solvents are mixed with water and poured over the Enviropeat. Clean, clear water can be seen passing through into the flask. A mixture of highly flammable solvents is placed into this tray and covered with Enviropeat. A naked flame is passed over the tray, showing complete vapor absorption.
Mainfreight and Invercargill have run tests on 4 different absorbents and found Enviropeat to be by far the best. We have tested it on oils, chemicals and paint, and if it was ever required, we would have no hesitation in using Enviropeat.
Being an engineer, I find Enviropeat to be an invaluable product, especially during maintenance operations. I highly recommend it for both workshop and on-site applications.
Enviropeat is easily applied to any situation. It's simply poured over the contaminant and swept up with no hosing down or detergent required. On water, it's as simple as spreading and allowing to cake, then removing with standard recovery systems. On land and in soil, Enviropeat can be effective just by blending it into the affected area and letting nature do its work. Disposing of the collected product can be done in several ways, from landfills to incineration. It can also be blended with soil and allowed to bioremediate. This 100% natural product can absorb oils, fuels, paints, polymers, alcohols, insecticides and herbicides, solvents, coolants, and even medical and biological wastes. As a naturally occurring miracle answer, Enviropeat can prove to be an extremely versatile product, while maintaining the balance of nature and keeping our deserved green reputation intact.